Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Norman Powell.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season setting the all-time record for head coaching wins. Also was selected as one of the 15 greatest coaches in league history. No surprise there. And Brian, with 5 championships and a gold medal, to his credit, he is in the conversation for the greatest NBA coach of all time.
No question about that, Allie. Thank you. Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Paul George out there with John Wall. And it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. And for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson out there with Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Jones in at the point.
It's just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Poeltl with a screen on Wall. Jones, the pass to Poeltl. Now Johnson. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Now the Clippers with it. It's a 3-point game. Fades back. George passes to Leonard. That one doesn't drop. Johnson with the defensive effort. Pass to Jones. We played just over a minute here in the first. Excellent D there from Wall. Richardson against George. Right side Wall. Here's Batum. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Johnson against Leonard. The shot by Johnson, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Wall, the pass to George. And the Clippers miss again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Wall against Johnson. Wall, the pass to Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
And he drops the first. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
And Leonard drops them both.
This guy turned himself into one of the league's top talents. Kawhi Leonard continues to be a dominant two-way force.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. take a look now at the season's most efficient scorers from around the league. The fourth spot held by Jakob Poeltl.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Lays out, and as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Pass to Johnson. Jones with the ball. And here's Poeltl. He's guarded by Zubats. Poeltl, the pass to Richardson. Shot clock at 6.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Wall. George outside. Leonard for 3. He buries it from 3. Leonard's got 5.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Poeltl up top. He's guarded by Zubats. Leonard against Johnson. Pass to Richardson. Spurs need to get one up here. The shot by Poeltl, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And here's Leonard. The 3. Jones grabs the board. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Johnson. Poeltl with a screen on Wall. From deep, Johnson. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Now here's Jones. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. The kick out to Wall. No good, a bit long that time. The Spurs have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Johnson against Leonard. Outside Jones. Richardson with it. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Picked by Poeltl. Johnson passes to Poeltl and is blocked. Johnson against Leonard. Here's Batum. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
That'll put some fear into the shooter.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Wow, let's hear another round of applause for your Spurs Hype Squad dance team. Come on.
San Antonio trailing here. Now here's Jones. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Johnson a screen on Leonard. Outside Johnson. Here he goes. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Up top, Wall, defended by Jones. Here's Leonard. San Antonio with a rebound. Richardson up top. Pass to Jones. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by George.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Back to Wall. Now here's George. Outside Wall. Zubac with it. Guarded by Richardson. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Jones drives in. Pass to Johnson. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Richardson against George. Leonard with the ball. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And again, no good by the Clippers. Spurs shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Jones against Wall. And Wall comes to help. Outside Johnson. Takes a 13-footer. And he hits the jump shot. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Johnson. Leonard gets the bucket. He has 7.
One thing that stands out over the course of Leonard's career is how efficient and effective he has been on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. A different look for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. Bates-Diop comes in for Johnson. And McDermott subbed in for Johnson. Against Richardson. Left side Jones. Here's Bates-Diop. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Jackson finds George. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Morris. Out to Powell. Beyond the arc. The shot won't fall. San Antonio goes the other way with it. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they eke that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That's good from Jones.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for L.A. It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Collins outside. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Jackson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair and grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
And he knocks down the first one.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
And he makes both free throws.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Richardson, the pass to McDermott. Off target from outside.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Leonard outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, B.A., but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
The first one falls. And Leonard drops them both.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Pass to Collins. Carries the 7-footer.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
So for the Clippers, Covington's checked in for Kawhi Leonard, and it's man in for George. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Trey Jones taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Jones hits them both. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Covington. It's Powell on the wing. And the Clippers miss again.
If they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Richardson finds Jones. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Let's go to the leaderboard and see which teams have been leading in assists this season. San Antonio, 3rd.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Jones. And the Spurs making a change here. Jang's checked in. Jones hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Powell, left side. Out to Covington. On the wing man.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
Roby, he's checked in for Bates Diop.
Coming out of the floor for your Spurs, Isaiah Roby.
Jackson with it. Now McDermott defending. Here's man. It's tipped.
Well, the timing, a very natural aspect of what Gorgui Dieng does on the defensive end.
Here's Jones. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jones has got 7. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Out to Covington. Takes a 3. Jang pulls it in. San Antonio leading. Outside Richardson. Jones against Jackson. From the line. Jones misses. Well, Los Angeles shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Now Jackson. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Can't connect from short range. from deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs out in front. They lead by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. John Wall is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's man in at the 3, the small forward. Morris finds Zubac. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Keldon Johnson.
And one thing he's gotten better at as the years have gone on is scoring the ball, shouldering a bigger load of the offense, and being willing to accept the responsibility of a go-to option for this team.
Clock at 4. Here's Zubac. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
Well, you look at George. He's absolutely in the conversation to be a starter in the All-Star game for the West.
And that West starting 5 is so hard to crack. He's having a fantastic season and is still on the outside looking in.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it from deep. Johnson tipped away, and they get it back. Roby can't hit.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. A chance to check out the Los Angeles Clippers' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
First one falls for him.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Roby. George, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Jones. His last outing, we saw him score 13. To the left wing. From deep, Johnson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Wall, the pass to George. Morris finds George. Morris sets a screen. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
The first free throw's good.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Zubac with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Zubac inside. Johnson on him. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by George.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Wall, the pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. Shoots over Johnson. Out to Leonard. Kennard outside. Pass to George. Wall for 3. Offensive rebound. Zubac finds Wall. The three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Richardson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, we call that putting pressure on the defense and forcing the official to make the call. Nicely done, Josh Richardson.
Josh Richardson at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Guys, what you love about Josh Richardson, he can stretch you out with his shooting ability. He can guard multiple positions. And you know every night you're going to get great effort.
And the Spurs making a change here. Bates Diop's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. The Clippers trail. Leonard outside. Outside Wall. Back to Leonard. Doesn't go that time. San Antonio goes the other way with it. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Richardson with a screen on George. Johnson inside. George defending. Ooh, nice D from George. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. And looking at the 2K leaderboard here, you see the top scoring small forwards over the past month. 4th, Kawhi Leonard, and of course Keldon Johnson.
And some of the best scorers in the league play the 3 spot. You just marvel at the talent level of this group.
Boy, that's putting it mildly. The offensive firepower they're packing is superb. And their talent runs the gamut. They can hurt you inside, long range, anywhere in between. They're all just too tough to stop.
San Antonio calls timeout. In for Zubac. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Los Angeles, hasn't been a banner year thus far, but they're clinging to that 8th spot in the conference. And of course, San Antonio not posing much of a threat right now. San Antonio leading. Outside Richardson. From deep, Johnson making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
Up top, Wall. Guarded by Richardson. George outside. The kick out to Wall. Back to George. George, a screen on Johnson. Puts one up from 19. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Bates Diop. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the wing, Richardson. Pass to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Hits the jump hook. And now a 6-point Spurs lead.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Bates Diop. George defending. Johnson a screen on Leonard. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Leonard passes to George.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
That's good from George.
What we know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer.
Pirtle's checked in for Johnson. George hits them both. San Antonio's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Johnson, defended by Kennard. Offensive board.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Leonard on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
First free throw is good. Jones, he's checked in for San Antonio. That one's no good.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Greg, can be an issue.
B.A. It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Pretty good battle going on here in San Antonio. Pass to George. Leonard on the wing. With the drive. Now Batum. Back to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. George is screen on Pirtle. Leonard passes to George. Over Pirtle. And George gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. George has got 6 in the quarter. Here's Pirtle. Pass to Richardson. From 9 feet, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Spurs lead by 3. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Wall on the take. Leonard on the wing. Kennard on the wing. He nails it, and we're tied. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
Outside Jones. Here's the teardrop. Blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And the Spurs making a change here. McDermott's checked in. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jackson comes in for Wall. Richardson for 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Jackson, the pass to Powell. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. San Antonio shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Jones. Here's Bates Diop. McDermott outside. 5 to shoot. Powell against Jones. San Antonio again missing. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Now here's George, defended by McDermott. Jackson can't get it to go. Jones against Jackson. Now here's Jones. The D's right on him. McDermott outside. Fires the 3. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Jackson, pass to George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 14 points.
He's been a marksman this period. The shot mechanics finally in sync.
Powell against Richardson. Shoots over Powell. And that's a foul called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Pirtle. And it's Roby in for Bates Diop. Morris, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Covington comes in for Leonard. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
Back to George. Covington passes to Morris. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Well, the Spurs shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Leans inside. No good off the back of the rim. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And looking at the 2K leaderboard now, here are the 2 guards who have been shooting the lights out over the last 10 games. 4th, Norman Powell.
These long-range shooters almost always have the green light because they're just so accurate.
You don't want to get into a three-point contest with any of these players. The range we see among that group is beyond belief. Even against the tightest of coverage, no shot is a bad shot for any of them.
No good on the free throw.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. Can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the 1, can play the 2. You love his versatility.
San Antonio trailing here. On the wing, Jones, defended by Jackson. Powell against Richardson. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. The Clippers making a switch here. Mann's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Terrence Mann.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Powell outside. Morris, a screen on Richardson. Powell passes to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Well, using the play to move the defense to his team's advantage. Go ahead, Norman Powell. Pretty pass.
A minute 39 left in the second quarter. Outside Jones. Lets a floater go. The shot's good. Jones has got 9.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
Pass to Jackson. Morris, a screen on Jones. Jackson, the pass to Morris. Jackson outside. On the wing man. Clock is at 3. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Misses the 3. The Spurs shooting just 32% here in the second. And here's Jones. Outside Richardson. Jang in the post. He's working on Morris. Kept alive. And they'll get another chance. Goes up again. Howe with a steal. Here's Jackson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Josh Richardson.
Reggie Jackson just so crafty, right? He gets into the coverage and makes sure he draws contact.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Reggie Jackson taking 2 shots.
And so Jackson nails both of them. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
McDermott outside. Launches a 3. Covington grabs the board. And here's Jackson. He's got 5. On the wing man from behind the arc. The shot, no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Clippers ahead. They lead by 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Halftime show coming at you. Paul George has been electric here so far.
And what I like, he's not forcing it. Getting his shots in the flow and scoring with ease.
See, that's the difference between getting buckets and getting wins. He's making the most of every opportunity.
Shifting focus, let's take a look at the guys who could have a potential spot in this year's three-point contest.
And, you know, if I played in today's era, I would have shot a lot more threes. Matter of fact, I probably could have doubled my career attempts.
You know what? If you would have shot more threes, there would have been more helmets made because people under the basket would have been getting hit a lot.
You're lucky my bodyguard's not here. You're lucky.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've got Josh Richardson. Johnson is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Johnson, and it's Jones in at the point. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Wall, the pass to Batum. Leonard with the ball. Back to Batum. Pass to Wall. Now here's Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. They get it back. Zubac passes to Wall. Great look there, but off target.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Jones. Here's Poeltl. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Poeltl's got 6.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Poeltl knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Out to Leonard. Zubac with a screen on Johnson. Leonard takes the elbow jumper and drains it. 12 points for him.
Well, this might be Kawhi Leonard's favorite shot. It gets him in rhythm. The mid-range jumper so silky.
Jones finds Johnson. Driving in. No good that time. Great D that time from Zubac.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm. And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Back to Richardson. Over Leonard. Here's Poeltl. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Leonard. Back to Wall. Here's Batum. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Greg.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Jones misses. The Clippers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And Wall, here we go. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wall's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Oh, that's a big-time move right there by John Wall. Go to work.
Johnson a screen on Wall. Here's Jones. Johnson with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Johnson against Leonard. Zubac with the steal. Leonard outside. Shoots a fadeaway. And misses it off the right side of the rim. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Jones. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Nick Batum.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for San Antonio.
And he makes a first. Bates Diop. He's checked in for Richardson. Jones hits them both. The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Leonard outside. Zubac screen. Leonard passes to Zubac. Johnson against Leonard. Lets it fly from 18. That one is off.
Well, this is a night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
It's stolen by Leonard. He's all alone. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, we're talking about a multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Huge hands, creates lots of turnovers.
Outside Jones. Fires, high post. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Clippers have gone cold here in this 3rd quarter. Just 3 of 9. This one for 3. Batum's shot is off. And for San Antonio, they're shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. And the three off target. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Leonard. Batum, right side. Over Jones. Batum, shot is off.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
From deep, Johnson. The shot no good. And the Clippers will come the other way.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Leonard passes to George. From the wing, hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. George has got 16 points now.
Well, this is a problem for the defense right now because you've allowed Paul George to get comfortable. And when he's comfortable, he's unguardable.
Here's Jones. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And over these last 10 games, these are the players at the point guard position that have been the most effective from the foul line. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Johnson. 10 points for him.
Hey, who's watching him?
Looking to get it going.
There's a reason this guy has won multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. How much pressure can he guard with? My goodness.
Outside wall. Launches it. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. A different look for San Antonio. Collins comes in for Pirtle, and McDermott subbed in for Johnson. So it's the Clippers now. They've led by as much as 10. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Stolen by Collins. Jones, the pass to Johnson. Back to Jones. McDermott outside to the middle. That's good from Jones. And the assist by McDermott. And now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
Stolen by Collins. And here's the fast break. Jones finds Johnson. McDermott with the ball. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. The kick out to Morris. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got his second bucket on the night.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Johnson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Jackson, the pass to George. Zubac with a screen on McDermott. Pass to Zubac. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Floats one. Outside Johnson. Collins a screen. Shakes him. It's rebounded by George.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Here's Zubac. Lays it up and banks it in. Zubac has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Collins against Zubac. And Collins with the slam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
The Clippers call timeout. Jang, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mann, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Powell comes in for Kennard. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Powell. On the take. Can't cash it in from close range. San Antonio trailing here. Jones up top, defended by Jackson. Collins with it. He has 6. Clock at 6. Here's Jang. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles shooting just 34% so far in this one. It's Powell on the wing. It's Powell on the wing. Zubac, screen. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Bates Diop. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Jones up top. Pass to McDermott. With the teardrop. Got a piece of it. Here's Mann, and he drives in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State. Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
Shoot 2.
And he drops it first. And for Mann, proving he belongs, earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
NBA, I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
Richardson's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Jang. Banked it in off the glass. Jang's got 5 points.
Well, you can see that Gorgui Dieng takes that long frame and adds tons of muscle, now able to weather the contact.
Jackson, pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac. And that's a double-double for him now.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And the Spurs with possession here. Outside Jones. Driving to the basket. Lets it go. And there's Richards on the assist from Jones. Jones has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Morris. 1:19 left in the third quarter. His man. No good on the triple. San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Richardson, the pass to Jones. It doesn't go for him. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
We know Reggie Jackson has the quickness to get inside and the toughness to make a play, folks.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Spurs making a change here. Roby's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Covington's checked in for Zubac.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Pass to Jang. Got a piece of it. Here's Mann. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pure from three-point range. He's got 10.
Well, the ability to catch and shoot. The rise and fire from Reggie Jackson on point.
Here's Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Morris.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Jones hits them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
The Clippers in the lead. Powell passes to Covington. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Robert Covington has put in the time to make himself a long-distance threat.
Ooh, poked away. McDermott outside. Fires for 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's Los Angeles, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Marcus Morris out there with Robert Covington. And it's Jackson in at the 1.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Roby. Back to Jones. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Now here's Richardson. And he can't get that one. Ooh, nice D from George. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 37% so far in this one. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Spurs. And stolen by Leonard. Looking to get back on track. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Clippers lead by 17.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Well, they were coming off 2 straight losses, and he put his foot down. He stepped up his game, had a big night, and got them moving in the right direction again. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Jones, the pass to Johnson. Now here's Richardson. Pirtle with a screen on George. Here's Richardson. Rejected by George.
Boy, Paul George making his presence felt on the defensive end. The length comes into play right there.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Richardson, the pass to Jones. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Richardson, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Jackson, the pass to George. And here's Covington. Leonard on the wing, covered by Johnson. Shot by Leonard, no good. A challenging stretch here for San Antonio. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Jones, the pass to Richardson. Now here's Johnson. Inside. Here's Pirtle. And that one's good. Nice pass to set him up.
Defensively, that's not a good one-on-one matchup. Too much height to give away.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position. Draws contact there.
Batum's checked in for the Clippers. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Morris finds Leonard. 17-foot shot on the way. Misses off the left iron.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Back to Johnson. From downtown. It's rebounded by George. George has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Jackson on the wing. Morris sets a screen. Jackson, the pass to Morris. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Rebound by the Clippers. Morris has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Jackson, the pass to Morris. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Tries to break his ice. And he lays it up and in.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Jackson, the pass to George. That shot off. Pirtle with some nice D. The Spurs shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Richardson, the pass to Johnson. Outside Richardson. Pass to Pirtle. Up top Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Richardson for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in. And the Clippers with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. The Clippers rebound. Jackson outside. 3-pointer off the mark. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. That shot off the mark. And Los Angeles the other way now. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. Out to the right wing. Back to Leonard. Batum with a screen on Johnson. Leonard's got room. Cash money on the open jump shot. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
Here's Jones. A sweet little floater.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Clippers shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Jackson, the pass to Batum. George against Richardson. A leaner. George, good. And the Clippers lead by 16.
Yeah, there are times where you've got to get to that mid-range jump shot, and Paul George has got it to perfection.
Jones, the pass to Richardson. Johnson against Batum. Oh, ripped away. George outside. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight. Well, the Spurs shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Jackson against Jones. Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Fires from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And the dunk by Leonard.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Well, the Spurs shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Here's Jones. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson. All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Brian, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble, and ultimately talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside is you have to understand Do the parts fit together? Are they committed to team first? Are they willing to put in all the work required to win a championship? Without it, you won't win.
Jones against Jackson. Knocked away and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. George against Richardson. George, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Jones. Collins outside. Jones in the post. Defended by Jackson. Jones misses. The drive by Jackson. Leonard for 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Back to Leonard. Double team on Leonard. Pass to George. 4-3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Collins finds Johnson. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Richardson. George with the block. Jackson, the pass to Batum. No good with the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
There's the triple. The rebound by the Spurs. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rebuilding a team is as challenging a proposition as ever, especially for smaller franchises, Doris.
I think, BA, certainly those smaller markets face some challenges that larger markets do not. But I would also point to the success of Milwaukee. They had success in their draft. They invested in your talent in terms of player development. So to build a playoff-ready team, there are so many things that must be in place, but you also have to have some luck. Nobody knew how good Giannis or Nikola were going to be.
Leonard. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Leonard's got 15 points in just the second half. Jones against Jackson. Jones, the pass to Johnson. Back to Jones. Pass to Johnson. Collins with a screen on Leonard. Looking to end this cold spell. Rebound by the Clippers. Batum's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Paul George.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Jones. Leonard outside. George against Richardson. No good on the 3. From 12 feet, Covington grabs the board. Now Jackson. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Kawhi, how about the play of the bench tonight? What does that say about this team in general?
You know, that's what's great about us. We have a great bench coming in right behind us, picking up the tempo and playing great and playing great defense as well.
One of the great benches in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Kawhi.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.